This one sound from Biscuits might be my favorite sound I've heard all year. Check this out. Whatever genre of music you make, you gotta admit that sounds pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to remake that sound so we can try to uncover what kind of black magic is going on behind the scenes. I'm gonna start reverse engineering the sound now. This is what we're starting with. We've got a long way to go. If I'm thinking of the overall idea for the sound, I think he probably used an LFO for this because the rate is changing all the time on this sound. Like if I just make a quick shape out of this LFO, then I'll add in a filter and I'll just attach this LFO to the filter. You can kind of see what I'm going for there. I think that could work. So I spent some time messing with the rhythm and trying to get the basic timing of the sound down. Obviously that sounds really bad still, but I think I have the basic timing down and that's step one. The reason this still sounds so bad is because I'm just using the basic saw wave in this synth. So let me dive into the synth and actually try to get a sound that is a little closer to the original track now. Man, I've been messing around for a while and it's not really sounding good. I just can't quite figure it out yet. That's just not it. That sounds terrible. I think I'm just gonna take a break, go grab some food, and come back with a clear mind and try to dive in again. All right, I'm getting a little closer. It's definitely on the right path. So I decided on this wavetable right here. It's kind of like a saw wave. And then if we go back into the effects, if I add back in that filter, you'll get that stutter effect because it's being affected by the LFO. Then before that, I just added some compression, distortion, and stereo widening to make it sit in the mix a little better. And at the end of the chain, I just have a little EQ. And that automation you can hear is just a simple low-cut filter. So that little effect only happens once. So let's see if we can make this sound good in the other parts of the drop too. So I just put in the notes for another section of the drop. But in the original sound, it kind of sounds like there's a pitch bend, something like this. And this part of the drop sounds like it has a really short reverb and delay on it. So I'm going to add those in. It's a super subtle thing, but I think it's going to help add some groove to the final result. I feel like that initial stutter isn't cutting through enough, but I think I have a way to fix that. So in my synth, I'm going to use another LFO and I'm going to make a different shape this time. Let's make it a little shorter. It's not doing anything yet. And I want this shape to control the pitch of the whole sound. So I'll go into the matrix, go to LFO 2. I'll turn it up for now. And then I'll go to global master tune, which is the pitch of the whole sound. I'll make sure that arrow is just one direction. You should be able to hear that pitch starting higher and coming down. I only want that to be on the stutter, so I can automate this off for the parts that I don't want to use it. So in this case, 100% means it's on and 0% means it's off. So it's only going to be on the stutter. I think that sounds dope. It's really helping it cut through a little better. Now I'm just gonna go through and fine tune the sound a little bit more. And then once I add in the backing track and all the drums and the bass sounds, I think everything is gonna sound really nice together. All right, I just spent a long time trying to dial in the backing track for this sound, the drums and the bass. So I'm gonna show you how that sounds. I think that's gonna sound sick once I put it together with the main lead sound. I just spent some time polishing up some final details and I finally think I'm ready to show it to you guys. My haircut might look a little different now. That's because it's a couple weeks later. I tried to show this remake to Biscuits himself to get his reaction, but unfortunately he didn't respond. I know he's super busy, so it's all good. The reason I thought he might want to be in the video is because he's actually hit me up before saying he uses my sounds. So if you want to use similar sounds to what Biscuits uses, then check out my sound packs at bigzstudios.com. Also, I'm going to give you guys all the sounds from this video for free down below. Now let's listen to the final result and you can compare my version with the original track that I played at the beginning. catch you in the next one. Peace.